Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh God, come on. Here? Good morning, Izzy. I'm trying to get this camera set up right. Well, oh God, I'm so limited on space. Right here will be good for dishwasher. Spongy? Oh, Spongy. Are you on my live? Why not? You're not coming to my live, Spongy? Oh. I gotta get some more dish soap. What'd you do for the 4th of July, Izzy, if you're still there? Y'all, I asked my husband, I'm like, because I have my pond ready to go, my 125 gallon. It's 125 gallon. And I've had it going and going for about, I don't know, 2 months, 3 months, about 3 months now. And I was like, can you go to PetSmart and get me some fish to go in the pond? And I'm like, just get the standard goldfish, but don't just get them plain orange. Like, look and see for ones that have designs that might be white and red or yellow or black. And I'm like, if you see any other goldfish that are real cute, and notice I say goldfish, then get a couple of those too. And he's like, how many do you want? All total. I'm like, maybe 6 or 7. He comes back. Let's see. With 11 fish. When I said 6 or 7. And the first 7 of them are just fine. Because they're just your common goldfish, right? And they were, some are orange and some are yellow. And right now they're being real timid. And you can't see them very often right now. Because they're kind of scared of being in a new environment. But then, he has 4 koi he's bought. And I'm like, you can't have koi. Koi get really big. You can't have them in a 125 gallon pond with 7 comet goldfish. They're real pretty though. I mean, they're really pretty. And I said, we're going to have to install another pond. Because, I mean, I'm so stressed now. I don't know what I'm going to do. And some of you might be thinking, well, you could just take them back to PetSmart. Well, you know what? Putting them through all that stress and everything can kill them. That can really kill them. And I'm going to have to figure out something. They're really little right now. I don't know. But I couldn't believe he did that. I didn't tell him one thing about... I didn't say get koi. And he didn't know. He didn't know how big they get. I don't know how he couldn't have known. He's been to Dollywood a million times. And seen all the koi there. And the carp. And we just don't have, like... We're limited on yard space. And if I have to install another pond, it's going to have to be at the other end of the yard. And I'm going to have to put, like, I know how I'll do it. I've already got an idea. The thing is, these people here, these landowners, try to tell you what you can do with your property. Even though, you know, we're paying them lot rent. And a tremendous amount, too. It's a tremendous amount of money. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to use this pot. So I'm making a berry compote, and I am going to be making crepes to go with that. So I have these few strawberries. Well, I have a whole another package of strawberries. And I have the rest of these raspberries. And I have this big pack of blueberries I bought for the berry compote. So, let me run snacks on it. Well, you can pick that up. You can straighten it up. So, for the mixed berry compote, you use 2 cups of whatever berries you want to use. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup to that, 2 tablespoons of water, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, and I'm going to add just a little bit of lemon zest to it. And we're going to combine all of that into a small pot, which the pot, I'm just going to go ahead and use this pot. We'll use that pot right there. And after you put it together, you know, you're going to just have it at a soft boil for 5 to 8 minutes. And you want to mash up some of the berries to make it thicker. But then we're going to let it simmer, and as it cools, it'll thicken up. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start doing the crepes. In fact, let me just go ahead and do this. So these strawberries I'd already washed. All the berries have already been washed, actually. I need to post about when I'm going live from now on. Wait, I don't want... I have my coffee too. But yeah, it's hard. Like, this is the second Saturday I've gone live. And it's hard to get viewers. Oh, Izzy, if you're there, I put up my new video on my second channel yesterday. At Nightmares Will Come to Life. Spongy could actually grab that link and put it in the chat. Oh, you don't know how to do that? Are you sure about that, Spongy? But anyway, I'm going to do this more like ASMR style. I mean, I'll talk a little bit. But I don't know what I'm going to do, y'all. I have got to, because koi grow really fast. And I don't know what he was thinking. And they're in the pond now. And they're really skittish right now because, you know, it's a new environment. And so it wouldn't be easy to get them out of there. Alright, that's the strawberries. But yeah, we had ribeye last night. I did Black Angus hamburgers, Nathan's bun linked hot dogs. So I'm going to take these raspberries and drop them in there with the strawberries. My raspberry bush, I see raspberries forming, but it's the first year, so I don't think we're going to really get many raspberries. I look like Chub-a-Lot. Alright. And I'm just gonna, I've already washed these too. So I'm just gonna drop some of these in here. And that'll be our mixed berry compote. Alright. But anyway, talking about times to go live again. I'm going to start playing around with different times because I see so many people going live. Sometimes multiple times in a day. And I'm like, well, I'll just do that too. Until I can figure out what's the best time to really go live. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my heat on right here to 4. And I gotta empty out my dishwasher. I've already been in the yard today. I gotta go back out there though because I gotta do some stuff to my hydrangea to try to get it to bloom. Where are all my big spoons? Alright. So we want the 2 tablespoons excuse me, the 2 tablespoons of water. And then we want the 2 tablespoons of the maple syrup. And this is my favorite maple syrup. I like the Sapjack. It's organic, and I try to do everything organic. So we want 2 tablespoons of that. And then we need our lemon juice. So I'm going to grab a lemon. Gosh, my eye itches. Grab a lemon. Y'all, this is an organic lemon. Oh, I'm going to start growing lemons too, but in this area, you have to, you can, they wouldn't stay in the ground, like, because it would get too cold. They can't get temperatures below 20 degrees. So I'd have to bring it in the winter. Or I could do the option of taking the lemon tree, putting extra compost and everything down at the base of it, hay, all that, and then wrapping the tree up for the winter. I could do that too. What do you think would be the best option, Spongy?
I don't know.
But it could take years before we actually see any lemons. I think they say 2 to 3 years before we might see any lemons. Alright, so I'm just going to cut this. And this is what we use for our squeezing the lemon. And we don't need that much. We only need a tablespoon. So I'll just fit this lemon right on in here. Good morning, Paula. Y'all, if you missed the first part of my video, so yesterday, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Oh, God. Yesterday, you know, I've had my pond cycling again for about 2 months now. And I told my husband I'm ready to go ahead and put fish in it. And I told him to go to PetSmart and pick me out some unique Comet goldfish. Gosh, my allergies. I'm going to have to take an allergy pill. And he asked me how many I wanted, and I told him 6 or 7 because I have a 125-gallon pond outside. And he comes back with 12. No, I mean, yeah. No, 11. So he comes back with 7 comets that are different colors. And then he got koi. And koi are huge. They get big. And the only thing I can think of is building another pond. But that's going to take away my yard space where I had something planned. A project I had planned. But y'all might be thinking, well, you could just take them back to PetSmart. No, I was saying earlier that that kind of stress can kill them. Once you've got them, you know, put where you're going to have them, if you take them back out again right away like that, the shock and the transporting of them and all that, it can definitely kill them. And I don't want to kill them. And then my husband was like, well, these cats out here are probably going to get them anyway. And I was like, well, why'd you spend $50 on fish if you don't care about them at all? And you don't care if a cat gets them? Like, that doesn't make no sense, right? I'm going to put my lemon in that bag because I don't need any more lemon juice. Does that look focused? All right. So we got our maple syrup, we got our lemon juice, and we're just let this naturally cook down. And I only need one block of cream cheese for the crepes, but I want to let that sit out. I love blueberries too, Paula. There's blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries in there. It's a mixed berry compote. Y'all, my eyes are itching. I gotta take an allergy pill. I've got to. These cats, man, their hair, it sheds like crazy. Anybody else had to pop a allergy pill this morning? You need an allergy pill, Spongy? God, my eyes are itching so bad. Paula, have you subscribed to my other channel? Nightmares Will Come to Life. I put a new short story up there yesterday around 6 o'clock. I'm going to grab that link real quick and put it on here. Or I can just say something. Good morning, everyone. That's it right there, Paula. That's my second channel. Not on this channel, not a short story on this channel. But it's on the one I just put a message on. Clown Town, a place for some chilling storytelling. Go check it out, and if you hadn't subscribed, subscribe there, and tell me what you think of the one I just did. I'm gonna try to do stuff there 3 times a week, but then I have help Spongy with her second channel all the time. I'm trying to decide if I want to do potatoes too. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Thank you, Paula. When I watch everybody on the TV, Paula, I have hearing problems because of connective tissue disease that I have. And I have to have the TV real loud to be able to hear. I was outside a little bit this morning. I had to pull some weeds. All right, I know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to swivel you all around. So, wait, this ain't going to work. I'm going to have to set it another way. Do it like this. That's looking at the ground. We don't. Oh, that's my watermelon over there, y'all. We don't want to be looking at the ground. I'm going to be making that watermelon salad that Hope at Hope's Homemade Kitchen. I'm going to be making that. Look at those tomatoes. They look so lovely. All right. So I'm going to get my skillet because I decided to go ahead. Oh, are you going to do any dishwashing today? I gotta make sure y'all can see it. Alright, so let me get the cord for this. There was only one part of my folklore storytelling yesterday that I forgot to adjust the volume of the background music on one part. It's not real bad, but I forgot to do it. My big arm will be out of the way in a minute. All right, I'm going to go ahead and... Do I not have that on? Is this the wrong one? Excuse me. Oh. Hold on. Ah, that berry stuff smells so good. Y'all, I'm getting frustrated over here. Is it on now? No. I know what I'll do. I'll just turn those off right now. There. Now it's on. And I'm just going to put that on warm. And let me raise y'all up so you can see the berries over there now. They're getting thick. And when they're done, I'll just lower the temperature and put the lid on here and just let them sit and simmer. In fact, that's what I'm going to do now. Just put them on low. Let them simmer. Back to our pan here. Alright, so I'm going to take some avocado oil, if I can find it, because I sat it down somewhere. Oh, and I'm going to spray my pan. Oh no, you had to cook in the kitchen? I had my husband cook. Now, I'm not boasting, but I grill out better than he does. And these potatoes, yes, man, sponge you can have. These are the Yukon Yellow Gold. And they're part of the Mediterranean plan. Now, yesterday we cheated, and then Monday we'll be cheating too, because that's the day I'm making that really nice cake for my son's birthday. Both of their birthdays. But of course we had to cheat yesterday because it was the 4th of July. I don't know where my husband is. I know that where he works at, they are not open today. And then again, I could be wrong. He works over at Omnisource. And he's been there for years. Years. Alright, I'm going to cut, I have some purple onion in there. I'm going to cut some red onion. I'm going to cut some sweet yellow onion. Y'all can't see me doing it, but I'm sure you can hear me. Have y'all ever wondered why some channels like that, Mandy in the Making, for instance, she's a huge channel. I don't like her channel. I used to watch it, but now I feel like she's, But have you ever wondered why some of these channels are so prestigious and they're really not so different from other channels that are smaller? I wonder what Okies is doing this morning. Normally he'll be here with me on my channel. I really like Okies eating because, you know, I'm a farmer too. Or a gardener, you know, all that kind of outdoor stuff. And I just love following other people that, you know, have similar interests like that. I love it. I love it. I think that'll be enough onion for our Yukon Gold potatoes. And I'm going to turn, like I said, I'm going to turn this Compote down way low over here. And just put the lid on it. Because it's going to go with the cream cheese crepes. And it smells heavenly. It just smells so good. Yes, Sammy? Yes, baby, what is it? Hey, Okies, I was just talking about you. I was just saying I wonder what Okies is doing this morning. And talking about how I like to follow other people that have similar interests in the gardening and all that. Look at little Sammy. Look at her down there with her little shirt. Sammy! Sammy C. Sammy C. You little bugger. He's a little bugger. He's a little bugger. I had this really rude comment on my channel one time when I was cooking. And I stopped because she had propped herself up and she wanted me to love her and all that. And this person was like, oh my God, I stopped watching that video as soon as she pet her dog. And I'm like, oh my God, yeah, well, you don't need to be here then either. Nothing because I'm a huge animal welfare advocate and I'm a huge animal lover. And I can't stand people who do like that. I cannot stand them.
Loki's on here.
That's who I'm talking to.
Jenny is too.
Oh, hey, Jenny, I didn't know you were on there. All right, Sammy, that's onion. You don't want to smell that. Let me rinse my hand off in case we get some kind of avenger in here that says, oh my God, she didn't wash her hand. That is so unsanitary. My little dogs are probably sanitary than most people. Isn't that right, Spongy?
Yeah.
Right, Sammy? You're just as important as any person. Right, little Sammy? I raised Sammy from 5.5 weeks old. How dare anybody talk about my little Sammy? And my little Niblette. And my little Artie. They're my heart and soul. They make me happy. Right, Sammy? That's right, it is, Sammy.
Hardest happy is on here.
Huh?
Hardest happy is on here.
Oh, Heartily Happy. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Y'all don't forget to check out my second channel. I was telling Paula, here it is. Hello, all. That's my second channel. I put up a short story last night. We gotta crank this heat up on here. You scared me to death. My son came creeping in behind me, scared the hell out of me. Good morning, Janet. Y'all, I put that link up. I know I keep repeating myself, but people are joining at different times. I put that link up on my other channel. I commented on our chat here. It's 2 folklore tales around the Smoky Mountains. Two of them. My little sonny's crying over here now, y'all. I don't know why. What everybody do for the 4th of July? I know Paula had to end up cooking inside. I'm going to post what we made. Move, Artie. I'm going to put some Tony Chicheras in here. This is a Creola seasoning. And we're going to do our pink Himalaya salt. And our pepper. And we're going to add some more avocado oil. And a little bit more potato. If I miss anybody's comments, I don't mean to, because I can't see the comments unless I go walk over to the computer. But these are Mediterranean potatoes, Yukon Gold.
Janet wants to know what you're making.
I am making, at the beginning, I already made the berry compote. It's blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. And that's going to go on cream cheese crepes, which me and Booker can't have because we cheated yesterday. And then we're going to turn around and cheat Monday because it's the birthday boys. But yeah. And then I'm making the Mediterranean potatoes. And I will cook some bacon. Not bacon, sausage. But again, me and Spongy can't have that. And then I'll do some eggs. It's a big breakfast. I'll do some eggs. Because I'm not cooking dinner tonight. Spongy's going to be making her Mediterranean corn salsa. For cooking with Spongy on disability. But yeah, y'all, don't forget about my second channel. I'm really going to start working hard on that one now. And then Janet, I was telling everybody about how my husband went to go get me fish for the pond, and he got 4 of the wrong kind. They're really pretty, but now we're going to have to install a second pond because they're koi. And my pond is only 125 gallon. That's not big enough for 4 koi. So that's going to be an adventure. I'm going to put the lid on here in just a second after I finish adding all of our ingredients. I'm going to do just a tiny bit more onion. Sammy. There she is, the queen of the show. Sammy! Sammy! You gotta come running to me. I know, baby. I know. I'll give you and Artie something special to eat, okay? Okay, baby? Not yet, though, because Mommy's got to finish doing this. And if we have leftover potatoes, that's fine. Because me and Spunky can have them later. Oh, I can't believe it's the weekend again already. Garlic, garlic, where are you, garlic? I gotta film myself doing my... I can't open this garlic. Cleaning and organizing the refrigerator today. But no dinner cooking tonight, because there's plenty of food to eat. I might make a salad. Right, Sammy? Isn't that right, Sammy? And then I'm going to add some dill. But y'all, the birthday cake I'm making for my two sons, it's going to be, it's called Millionaire Cake, is what it's called. Millionaire Cake. Put some olive oil over here too. gonna give my doggy some salmon. Want some salmon, Sonny? I know everybody else is gonna want some too. Hold on, Tommy. I gotta do something real quick, okay, baby? Hold on, baby. All right, y'all. Yeah, it's going to take me some time with this breakfast, so I'm going to be here for a while. So I'm just taking the dill and adding it. I love fresh dill. I love fresh dill. It is the best ever. Oh my gosh, you put fresh dill in a hamburger to grill out. Oh gosh, it's so good. Nothing compares. Nothing compares. Sammy, hold on, baby. I got to get this added in here, honey. That's one thing about little Summer. She has no patience. She really doesn't, y'all. Because I've spoiled her. She's my precious little child. That's how I look at it. She's my precious baby. I hope everybody had a really fun, great, relaxing 4th of July. My little baby seemed to do okay with the fireworks. People shooting fireworks. That's the one thing I don't like. I used to like it when the kids were little, but not anymore. Alright, now I can put my lid on there. And we're going to just check those every so often. Lower the heat a little bit because with that lid on there, they'll burn if I'm not careful. And now we're going to be moving to make the crepes. So we're just going to come over here. Hey, Teresa Blanton. Did you have a good 4th of July? Let me go ahead and feed my doggies their salmon. Here's her bowl. Can you get up and give it to him, Spongy? And I always get the Alaskan wild caught for them. This is really good for their coat. I guess Spongy ain't gonna get up and help me, y'all. Alright, come on, Sonny. Come on. Nibble yet? Nibbles. Here, nibble yet. Come on. Oh my God, really? Y'all been outside this whole time? Two of my cats were outside. On the porch, y'all. Artie? Niblet, come get your food. Yes, y'all, they are so spoiled. Sometimes it takes me a minute. All right, let me get the bowl for our crepes. All right, y'all. We're going to do 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And I might have missed comments. Where'd I put my glasses? They're not on my head. There they are. Oh, your dog was really scared when the neighbors did the fireworks. Yeah, we stayed home too, Teresa. No, I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm not. We're making cream cheese crepes with multi-berry compote with the Mediterranean potatoes and sausage on the side. Oh, and then eggs too, y'all. Eggs too. I'll turn y'all around to see me real quick. Hopefully you can see me. But yeah, we cheated yesterday because it was the 4th of July. And I'm going to post a little short video of what we cooked. I got to turn this heat back up on these potatoes because, yeah. That's taking too long. And spray some more oil. But then after Monday, after we do the birthday celebration, we're going to be hardcore back on our plan. Hardcore. All right. Now I can turn y'all back around. So what we're doing over here. Okay. Yeah, me and Spongy can have the potatoes, Teresa, but we can't have the sausage. We can have the potatoes and the eggs, but we can't have the crepes and we can't have the sausage. All right, so for the crepes, I hope I'm saying that right. Crepes. That's how you pronounce it, isn't it? Crepes. All right. We're going to go with 1 cup of all-purpose flour. I said 2 cups, but we're going to do 1 cup of all-purpose flour. What did y'all eat for the 4th of July? I fixed Black Angus hamburgers, 3 ribeye steaks, and a pack of the bun length Nathan's hot dogs. And then I fixed stuffed baked potatoes. Now we want to do 1 tablespoon of sugar in that. Spongy,
What?
can you get the pan down from up there? Well, never mind. It's okay. Don't worry about it. So we want to do 1 tablespoon of sugar. Where is my... We are going to add in the ground cinnamon. And that's going to be a teaspoon. We want to do 1 cup of milk. So we want 1/2 cup of water. And I use bottled water. So 1/2 cup of water. One cup of milk. I just use whole milk. I gotta check those potatoes. I gotta melt 2 tablespoons of butter. So I'll just cut my butter. And I'm gonna be using Kerrygold. That's what I use for crepes or homemade pancakes. or like a cake. I'm baking muffins, all of that. So we're going to need 2 tablespoons melted. I've sat my knife down somewhere and don't know where I sat it. Well, I'll find it eventually. I'll just use this knife. So 2 tablespoons. And I'm going to take a napkin and cover it up. Because I don't want it to pop all in my microwave. But Kerrygold is pure Irish butter from grass-fed cows. I love it. So let's just pop this on in the microwave. Does anybody else use Kerrygold butter for like baking and stuff like that? I can't get this one in here. So that's melted. So we're going to pour that in. Oh, wow. Blooper. That's a real blooper, y'all. I just made a huge mess. Gosh. I'm going to start stirring that up. Gosh, y'all, that seems really, really runny. And I got to add 2 eggs to it. I'm going to add just a little more flour because I am... And another thing, I'm going to use my whisk. Good morning, Belinda. Burgers, fried potatoes, and cast iron. Burgers on the grill and potatoes in the cast iron. I can't wait to get a Blackstone, y'all. I want a Blackstone so bad. I'm getting one. Now we're gonna add 2 eggs. Oh, let me stir my potatoes. Okay. Now I'm trying to figure out where I set my eggs. Oh, I see them. So 2 eggs. And I always use the brown cage-free eggs. Belinda, I got a new short story up on my other channel. Let me comment again. Good morning, Kristen. New story up. And then I want to put a capful of vanilla. Ow! I burnt myself, y'all. I'm always burning myself. God, I never will forget that one time when I was taking my Dutch oven out of the oven. I took it out with my gloves the first time, but then I forgot it had been in the oven, and I came over to it and I grabbed it with both hands, and I was burnt bad. I was really burnt bad, and I was in a lot of pain. It was bad. So 2 capfuls. And that's the Watkins Classic Vanilla. All right, so we have our blooper. We have our crepe batter done. So we're just going to set that to the side because now we have to do that filling. So let me get a bowl for the filling. All right, we want 1 block of cream cheese. Now I'm just using Great Value. And I've had this out at room temperature, so it will get softened, y'all. Grandma Teresa isn't here, is she?
No.
She might still have family visiting. I know that they were supposed to be coming over to see her yesterday. Let me stir these potatoes again. Hold on, y'all. See, if you use the healthy potatoes and put healthy ingredients and you use avocado oil, they're perfectly fine for you to eat. It's when you use those unhealthy, like vegetable oil, all that it becomes a problem. And I can tell, like, when I do my cheat days and stuff, I can really tell a difference when I eat bad versus when I eat good. All right. That's soft, but... All right, so now we want 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. 1/4 cup. Where's my one? That's 1/3. That is one. Is this it? No, that's 1/8. Is this it? No. That's 1/3. That's 1/2. Where is my 1/4 cup? One fourth cup, where are you? Aha, I found it. This is our 1/4 cup. So we want just 1/4 cup of the powdered sugar, confectioner sugar. People call it different names. And I'm just going to drop that down into our cream cheese. Let's see if this is... Still takes a lot of hand grease, y'all, to get this mixed. And then in that, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of sour cream. So, this is our first. That wasn't quite a whole one. So about 2.5 is what I did. Now, if me and Spongy were eating these on the Mediterranean, we wouldn't have used sour cream and we wouldn't have used powdered sugar. We would have used Greek yogurt and we would have used honey. Now we got to add some vanilla to this too. So we're going to add 1 capful of vanilla. So that sour cream really helped get that easier to mix. So I'm just kind of smooshing it and stirring it. I gotta hurry up because my son's got to be at work at 12:30. He said Sam's Club was a nightmare this past week. All right, so that cream cheese filling is done. And we're just going to set that off to the side. So we've got our crepe batter done, our filling done, and our compote done. Let me pick this up, move it. Now I'm just, I'm going to have to take some cleaner and clean my microwave door. All right, now I'm just going to scoop out those potatoes. I'm going to put this flour up because we don't need it anymore. All right, so we just get our, get our potatoes out of here. Y'all, I got OCD real bad. Everything has to be like perfect for me. I can't help it. I cannot help it. All right. This is the potatoes. And I'm just going to put the lid on these and set them to the side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the sausage. Y'all, I am just making a mess. I gotta clean my refrigerator. I'm gonna film myself doing that later today and organizing it. So I'm just gonna get our sausage. And cut some pieces.
Hi, Grandma Teresa.
Good morning, Grandma Teresa. I just decided to go ahead and cut it all up. Now, y'all can't see my face. Now, we can put the lid on here and just let that sausage cook. And now what we're gonna do is cook the crepes. I don't think I'm gonna have time to do eggs for him because it's already 11:13. All right, so let me turn you around here, put you back down. So I'm gonna move this. And we're gonna put our crepe pan right here. And turn the heat to 4. Spray it with some avocado oil. My coffee's gotten cold. I heat mine up in the microwave. Do y'all heat your coffee up in the microwave? Did you have a good 4th of July, Grandma Teresa? All right, y'all, so we have our crepe batter. And I'm just gonna pour some in here. I hope I didn't, by adding that extra flour, I hope I didn't make this more like a pancake. So I'm going to have my heat at 6, and we're just going to let that cook. Terry, you don't have to have eggs, do you? So this will be his crepe, because he needs to go ahead and eat. So remember, y'all, we got the sausage cooking right here. How do I might have time to do his eggs. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do him some eggs. So I cook him 3 eggs. And then I just put in a little bit of butter when I cook the eggs. So we want to flip our crepe over. And let it cook on that side. My coffee, y'all. What everybody else had for breakfast this morning? Y'all, I think I laid in the bed for hours and I couldn't sleep. I don't know exactly what time it was. Oh, and I'm going to put a little bit of milk in his egg. Some people don't add milk to their scrambled eggs, I know. But I do. All right, we're going to put his crepe on here. And I'm going to go ahead and put another crepe in our pan. I don't know how many he really wants. He might want 2. Do you want 2 crepes? Terry Rogers?
What?
Do you want 2 crepes? Do you want 2 of them?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to put his filling. And yes, I'm doing my finger. I'm using my finger, y'all. But that's okay. My hand's clean. All right, so that's the filling, the cream cheese filling. Oh, I have to taste it. I had to taste it. Now we're going to fold this like this. Well, we're actually going to roll it. All right, that's his first crepe. Doesn't that look beautiful? Isn't that pretty? All right, now let me flip his other crepe. I'm going to go ahead and cook all of these crepes because they are freezable. And on my sausage over here, I'm going to push the sausage to the side. Because it is done. And I'm just going to add a scrambled egg right in there so it can have some sausage flavor. So this is what I did. I just put his egg right there alongside, right at the side of the sausage patties. And we'll cook it that way. Now me and Spongy are going to have over easy eggs. And this is the Compote right here. So we're going to go ahead and just slide this other crepe right here. And I'm going to spray the pan and get ready for the next one. If y'all are wondering what I'm doing, I'm cooking his egg over here. All right, let's go ahead and put his filling. And we're going to roll this one up just like we did his first one. Let me get over there to his egg. And we're going to roll it up. So those are his crepes. These are his eggs. And this is his sausage. And now we're going to do the berry compote. Now, what do y'all think of that? That is one good meal. All right, and now what we're going to do, yeah, that he is. Well, see, Grandma Teresa, with him, he goes to work and he's at Sam's Club and he doesn't really have time to go run somewhere to get food. So this is pretty much what he eats and goes all day. So he has to have a big meal. Terry, your breakfast is ready. And we're going to top it off with some Cool Whip. And he's ready to eat. He is ready to eat, y'all. I'll keep you on here so he can tell you what he thinks. Y'all have no idea how hard it is for me to not eat this. You have no idea how hard. But that's Big Boy's breakfast. The big boy watching when he comes to get it. Now be careful, this plate is hot.
Oh, thank you. Ooh.
Yeah, they gotta see you taste it. Here, let me move these because I gotta finish making those. right, let me take the... What? We'll move that. Now you gotta tell them what you think. I know you're not drinking soda.
Yeah, I'm drinking this great.
Put the plate in the camera. They can't see your plate.
Mmm.
They can't see it. You gotta push it that way. There.
Mmm.
How good is it? Cut me a bite. Let me just so I can tell them. Just cut me, not a big bite.
Very good.
Booger, do you want to taste it? Mmm. Oh my God. That is so good. Y'all, that is so good. I can't even tell you how good that is. Like, that is... Mmm. Oh man, oh man, oh man. You gotta make it. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna end it now, and I'm gonna finish cooking breakfast, then I gotta sweep and mop the floor, and gotta wash the dishes. I hope y'all enjoyed this cooking lesson this morning. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, y'all. Don't forget to share if you can. And I'll see you guys on my next live. Don't forget, on my other channel, that new short story's up. That new short story, y'all. I'll type something again. There it is. All right, y'all. I'll see you next time. Bye.